let us expose how the Osun governorship elections 2026, how it will be rigged. Let's talk about it. Let's expose it. Because you can only stop rigging if you know how they're going to rig it. And we need to know how Osun will be rigged so we can know how to stop rigging in the 2027 election. We can stop rigging. The technology is there. It is just the will. So let us see, how exactly will the Osun election be rigged? Many people are making a mistake. They are thinking it is going to be by vote buying. Do you think it's going to be by vote buying? Do you? Because when we talk about previous elections, from Kogi to Edo to Ondo to even Anambra and Ekiti, when we talk about rigging, the focus seems to be on what? Vote buying. Particularly in the last Ekiti governorship election, the focus seemed to be on vote buying. So when we talk about rigging, people's minds go to vote buying. But is it really true vote buying that the elections of Ekiti was rigged? I want you to answer me. Let me know what your thought is. If you believe that the rigging that took place in the Ekiti election was majorly or substantially from vote buying. The reason we need to look at this, are we saying that there will not be vote buying in the Osun election? In fact, like somebody said, there will be vote buying from all sides. In fact, when EFCC announced the freezing of the account of Osun government, people's minds quickly went to, they want to use it to stop vote buying. And many people have said it, and they are correct, that there will be buying of votes across political parties. So it's not only APC that may buy votes. ADC too may buy votes. Accord too may buy votes. So will it be by vote buying that the elections in Osun will be rigged? Many people are making that mistake, including the governor himself. He thinks that it's going to be by vote buying. So many people are gearing up to buy votes. One thing that you, Governor Adeleke, must realize, you cannot outbuy APC when it comes to vote buying. You can't. When you see the likes of Ododo of Kogi State and Okpebolo of Edo State, two states where, in fact, according to the report done by Athena Center, the elections were clearly rigged. Clearly rigged. Those governors, together with other governors, are grouping themselves together now to queue behind the APC candidate in Osun State. You're already sharing rice. And of course, we all know on that day, the likelihood of vote buying is almost 100%. So, with the access to state funds that he have, do you think that Governor Adeleke can outbuy APC when it comes to vote buying? He may be able to outbuy ADC, but certainly not APC. But you see, vote buying is not the thing that they should be focused on. If you study the election of Ekiti very well, you will discover that there is a new form of rigging. I call it AI rigging that is already in motion. And it happens at not at the polling unit, not at the collation center, contrary to what people are thinking. It happens in the cloud, in the server. They call it a validation server. I call it an Ojoro server. The Ojoro server is where the manipulation comes. We are arguing real-time result transmission, real-time result transmission. Oh boy. Do you really think that INEC does not have real-time results collation at their disposal? They do. My suspicion is that on the validation server, so-called validation server, where they do the validation, before your Form EC8A is allowed to go public to IREV. So from Beavers, between Beavers and IREV, there is a server in between. They are calling it validation server right now. But you see, that server is where your Form EC8A from Beavers at the polling unit will first of all go to. After 4 hours, 4.5 hours, when whoever is doing whatever on that server is satisfied, they will now release it to the public facing IREV. That's what they are doing. So you see that delay, and check it, it's always been there. When elections are concluded, results are processed from the polling unit. You see that time lag of 4.5 hours minimum. In some cases, it is more than that. It's always been there. And the explanation now is that INEC is doing validation. My suspicion is that in that validation server, they have a clear picture of how the different political parties are performing real time. And then whoever wants to do whatever has that time to look at where his strengths are, look at where the opposition are, and tweak the figures. It is when they are satisfied with the tweaking, they will now release it to the public facing IREV. This is not about calling CSOs to say, let us do an audit. Now one line of code, now one button you go click. Observers will come, check, and certify that everything is okay. When observer leaves, they click the button again. That bypass is restored. So if we are going to stop rigging, we need to understand what this validation server is doing. And the way to do it is not Kwankwasia model. Kwankwasia model is outdated as far as this method of rigging is concerned. The way to do it is to go to the polling unit and make sure everything that happens at the polling unit goes live. Goes live. Direct. That way you make it impossible for whoever to do whatever manipulation on the so-called Ojoro server that they are calling validation server. That's the only way out. I just thought I should share because I see that we are focused on vote buying. We are focused on vote buying. And it is good. The solution to vote buying is to inspire your supporters to come out. You see, those who buy votes or who sell their votes, they are the traditional voters. Those who don't see that government policies affect them. Those are the people that sell their vote. It is not possible, and I challenge you, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It is not possible for somebody who understands that policies of government can make his life difficult, is responsible for the lack of jobs, it is responsible for the insecurity, it is responsible for the sickness and the health, the poverty. Nobody who understands that policy of government is what is responsible, that it is not the devil. Nobody who understands that will sell their votes. So it is the responsibility, or the onus is on the candidates or the political parties to educate voters to know that, look, oh, it is not the devil that is doing you. It is not witches and wizards from your village that is doing you. It is government policies. And if you want your life to change, you need to change the government to change the policies. when people see this, they won't sell their vote. And you see, those who come out now, who are ready to sell their votes for as low as even 5,000 naira, they are their traditional voters. So we need to inspire the other people to come out in their numbers, so there's no voter apathy. That's one way. So if you are focusing on vote buying, I don't think you should waste energy on vote buying. The energy should be on inspiring those who cannot sell their vote to come out to come and vote. That's on the one hand, and making sure that the AI rigging method is prevented using VoteWatch to update whatever strategies you already have in place.